guys, so ever since I mentioned that I bought a Kindle, I've had a lot of people requesting me to talk about it, like what's on my Kindle, which Kindle I got, the whole thought process behind buying it, and I thought that was a really good idea because I actually did do quite a bit of research about Kindles before that I would like to share with you. The first obvious question if you're buying a Kindle is, do you want a Kindle? What do you want a Kindle for? Versus iPad, Nook, all of those things. There's tons of like e-readers, which is basically what it is. It's like a little thing where you can read. It's like an electronic book reading thing, but there's tons of things to offer. There's like Nooks, there's Kindles, the iPad has the same sort of reading document thing, but there's quite a lot of things. For me personally, I chose a Kindle just because I wanted something really simple. I wanted something that was purely just something for me to read books. I didn't want to have a product that an app for me to read books on it. I just wanted it to be reading books. So obviously, therefore, I wanted it a lot cheaper. Again, I'm not a person who really reads a ton of magazines, so the Kindle Fire really did not make sense to me. I don't really play a lot of games on anything other than my iPhone. So again, didn't really understand the idea of that behind that, but basically what I got was the Kindle Touch without the 3G, just because again the 3G is so you can buy books anywhere. I'd rather just buy books when I have like internet connection, like on my computer, and then plug my Kindle in and then just get up and go. I'm not one of those people who's suddenly like, oh my god, I need a book now, like right now. If I need a book now, like I'd plan ahead. And I decided on the Kindle Touch just because I'm used to touchscreens, iPhone user, so I just thought I would like that a little more than the buttons. I've heard the buttons could get annoying, but yeah, so that is how I chose the Kindle I got. I understand if you're looking for something that's more of like a multi-use, basically a computer without the price of a computer, get an iPad. If you're looking into a Nook is basically the exact same thing. I think that one's just sponsored by Barnes & Noble as opposed to Amazon, but all that stuff. I personally bought my Kindle at Target, which was really cool because I didn't want to wait for Amazon shipping at all. But yeah, I mean, I think there's kind of an e-reader out there for everyone. I did one of those little online quizzes, like what e-reader is for you, and I had like between like the Nook, the Kindle, some like other couple ones, like a Sony one I think, an iPad, and I came up with the Kindle again, and I was like, okay, definitely paid for me to get that. So if I can find that little quizzy website thing I took, I will definitely link that part. So price-wise, my Kindle was $99, which I guess sounds crazy, but the entire appeal of getting this kind of thing for me was so I could not only carry books at once, but so I could get textbooks on it. You can get textbooks on Kindle. But again, for me, I have to read a ton of books for my major. I'm an acting major, so I have to read a ton of plays all the time. And if you want to buy like a single play, you're only really going to read it once for an assignment, and it's going to be like $20 at the bookstore. Or I could buy it online for an e-reader, and it's like $6. And all of the classics are completely free, which was another huge thing for me. Like I read Hamlet, I read all these like old like Shakespeare plays, and on an e-reader you don't have to buy them. They come free. Like you can just download them, and it doesn't cost you any money. So if you're a student who has to read a lot, I would actually recommend it for English majors as well, because books are so discounted, and I love it. As for like the whole just like fun reading aspect, I am a reader. I've been a person who's vastly into books for my entire life, and so it's really cool for me to have like all these books I love to read all the time downloaded on here, like all those just, I don't know, just books that I want to read. And then anytime I have any downtime, instead of bringing a book with me and afraid it's gonna get all messed up in my bag and the page will get crinkled because I'm so OCD like that, I can just like have this in my bag and I can just pull it out and read it whenever. When I'm walking to class, I want to read The Hunger Games, anything like that. All the books on it are cheaper, and B, it's so much easier just to have like hundreds of freaking books, however many you can store, just on one thing. It is freaking amazing. This is what my Kindle looks like, and for I think it's like $30 cheaper. Instead of getting like the regular programmed Kindle screensavers, you can just like get like advertisements. So this one right now is like Ray-Ban or whatever, and it was like $30 cheaper. And it's like, whoa, do you really care what screensavers you have? But basically what the Kindle, I love that is, the main button you have here will take you to the menu, but on the bottom you've got your power button. And right now I am on Act 1, Scene 1 of A Dollhouse, which is a book I'm reading for school play. And so here is the like front. So here's like the front page and all that stuff. It's really awesome. If you guys can tell, what I love most about this is it looks like a book. Like it's not reflective like the iPad, because I could never read in the sunshine with having something that's basically like glass. This is plastic. I'm like yeah, it has to be plastic. It's not like shiny. That is like not shiny glass or whatever. But basically like you can read it in any sort of light, and it has like the black and white look of a book, which I also really love. You guys are wondering my case. Okay, how freaking cute is that? I'm obsessed with it. I freaking love it. This is actually from caseable.com. They sent me this and asked me if I wanted to get one. It was so funny because it was right around the time that I was buying a Kindle, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll try it out. It is literally the cutest thing ever because you get to like custom design them. So I chose this pattern that I found on Google. It's some paisley one with like a little big, with an M in the center. And then I put a really emo quote in the back that says, from C.S. Lewis, we read to know that we are not alone. You know, because I'm emo like that. And it's so cute. I really liked it. It's made from like all recyclable materials. It feels all suede and nice on the inside, so I actually feel like my Kindle's being protected. And has a little pocket. I don't know. I'm like a huge fan of this. I love it. They have like iPhone things, I think, too. And like laptop stuff. Makes me want to get like all of my electronic cases to match this. Wouldn't that be cute? But yeah, I'll definitely link Caseable in the down bar. I love this. I think it's so cute. It's made from like all recyclable materials. So you're even being more eco-friendly by using an ebook and recyclable materials. Come on, it doesn't get better than that. Let's get on to what is on my Kindle. I have Emma by Jane Austen, Uncle Tom's Cabin by Harriet Beecher Stowe. My clippings, what is my clippings? Oh, that's when I bookmarked stuff. Never mind. Stoops to Conquer by Oliver Goldsmith, Fools Rush In by Janice Thompson, Dare to Die by Carolyn Hart, Golden Lies by Barbara Freevey, Ties That Bind by Heather Huffman, Hamlet by William Shakespeare, Catching Fire, second Hunger Games book by Susan Collins, Beautiful Disaster by Jamie McGuire, Mockingjay, which is the last book of the Hunger Games series by Susan Collins, and A Doll's House by Henrik Ibsen. That's what I'm reading right now. I probably should figure out how to say his name. Yeah, basically most of the books I have on here are plays from school that I'm supposed to be reading, or even more than that, just free books on Amazon, because they also have a ton of free books. So I just download random free books. So that is all the books that are on my Kindle. I haven't downloaded any apps. I don't really like use my Kindle for anything other than reading. So if you guys have any like cool features you love about your Kindle, aside from the dictionary, which I think is already really cool that you can like define words. So I'm like reading like Shakespeare and I'm like, and it's like, oh, here, let me assist you. But yeah, so for my favorites videos coming in the future months, you'll definitely be seeing my favorite book of the month. I'll definitely be linking Caseable in the down bar, so definitely go check it out. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will try and also leave some links for Kindles in the down bar, some more reviews, because I'm obviously not like a tech guru. I do like beauty videos, obviously, but I thought it was requested and I thought it was requested and I thought it'd be a fun video to do.